All right, so let's have a look at having a bit of an organize with our emails. So the top here, I have 17 of my unread emails. If I scroll down, you can see I have my 1 to 50 of my 14,000 emails. I'm sure that's going to annoy the heck out of some people. So if we scroll down a little, we can see that I can't go any further than this one down here. Now, it's pretty simple to go up the top here to see my 17 unread, but down here, everything else. So if we simply click on this here, you'll then see over on the right, we can now order it from oldest to newest, or I can click the older to go to the next 100 emails of my 14,000 emails. And all we do is simply click through to find the email that I would want. Now, if we don't want to do that, I might then decide I want to find an email from a certain person. Let's see if I can find emails from this person. And there we go, find all the different emails from that person. So that's how we can organize our inbox, find some older emails, but also look for an email from a certain person. When we're doing searches within email, we can drop this down to find our much more in-depth search options. From to, subject, doesn't have this, sizes, also whether or not it has an attachment, and we can then create a filter for looking for that email. So that's how we can do some advanced searches. Now, a few people have talked to me about the idea that they get a bit worried that they have all these emails sitting in their inbox and they want to get rid of them all. So how do we actually do this? Well, if I simply click on this email here, all I can do is I can add a label to it. Now, all these ones are from a 3D printing group I've got, so I can add that. I can add this one, and this one, and this one, and that one. Now, I know those guys are all sending me stuff to print, so I can simply go to here, click a label. I'm going to add, my label is going to be 3D print group. Now, because that label doesn't exist, I can click on this and it will create a new label. If I decide to nest that under, it means it will go within another label, but I want that to be its own label, so I'll just go create. So now we can see that we have a label attached to these. Now, if I then want to move them out of my inbox into a folder, I can click on this, move to. Again, if I want to make a folder called 3D print group, there we go, 3D print group. You'll now see that these have now gone from my inbox and they'll be moved into, over the side here, I can cruise through. Here is my 3D print group folder. So they are still sitting there, but they now go into that folder using that move to. So we simply have, if I want to do this one, I can add a label, I can move it to a folder. So in that way, we can organize our inbox, and I could possibly get rid of my 14,000 emails I have sitting inside there. They're all very important, obviously, and I've read every single one. A couple other things we can do, if we look at these, we can then drop our 3 dots down. We can add it to tasks. So if these two need to be done, I'm going to click Add to Tasks. It opens my sidebar where I find the tasks, and it also, there they are. And I can edit that. I can add some information to it when it's due by. So that's a new form response. I want to check that by tomorrow. So let's go add that to tasks for tomorrow. Let's set a time. Let's not be unreasonable about this. Let's give myself until 4 o'clock to get that sorted out. Okay. Now I have a task with those 2 emails added to it. So that's another great way of organizing your inbox. Also down the side here we find Keep. We can add things to our Google Keep, which we can have across all of our different Google's apps on Sheets, in Drive and Docs, and in your calendar as well. You'll find them sitting there, so you can use all these different extensions to organize your information from different places. So that's a bit of a look around Gmail and some of the ideas for helping to organize your inbox.